Hi, this is Tom, your CEO with databank.me, and I'm very excited today to announce some enhancements to our business model. After going through Founders Institute, we've really dialed this thing in, and we were 95% there, and I think this really takes us 100% there. And I want to thank the subscribers that provided the input for this. That's, I think, one of the great things about me being on the front lines on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and really being accessible is the members have an opportunity to provide feedback and input that constantly improve our business model. And I'm a big believer in Kaizen, which is constant and never-ending improvement. It's a philosophy. And, we look at everything and we say, okay, how can we improve this? How we can make our token price go up? How can we increase the value of our packages? How can we make it easier for you to sell? How can we reduce the amount of sign-up friction, meaning make the process more streamlined? Some of these enhancements, there's several of them actually that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to do it in painstaking detail because this will be a video that represents our 30-day legal notice. Even though we're implementing these immediately, I think you're going to be very happy with them. You have the option to do what you want for the first 30 days, but after 30 days, these are going to be required business practices that we use as we build databank.me into the #1 super wallet in the world. And so I just want to start off by saying, again, thank you for the opportunity to serve as your CEO and have the opportunity to hear your ideas and implement them with a goal of creating one company that you can be with for the next 5, 10, 20 years and know you don't have to jump from company to company looking at all kinds of different shiny objects. We want to be the #1 company in the world as it relates to super wallets that lifts more people out of poverty than any company in history. And I'm totally dedicated to that. And I think you can see with my commitment over the last 4 years, I have been unwavering in my desire to constantly improve our business model. With that said, let's go ahead and get into the enhancements. As I said, I look at enhancements and I look at the negative sides, the positive sides, the unintended effects that it might have. And this one passes all of the tests. And so I want you to know that we have really looked at this, and I think you're going to absolutely love the positive impact this is going to have, not only on your business, but also on the price of our token and the number of users that we have globally. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to recap the enhancements first, so you know what they are, and then I'm going to go through them, like I said, in detail. So if you are a leader, this video is required watching because your members are going to be looking up to you saying, hey, why aren't you doing this correctly? And it's because you say, oh, I didn't watch the video. So I want you to watch this video. It's one that is going to really transform our company to the next level. And I think it's very important for you to know all the details. So I'm going to go through each subscription. I want to cover some legal thoughts with you as well. I want to be very clear that we are selling a software subscription. That is what people are paying. When they buy Basic, they're paying $35 for a license code to a software, okay? And they're not getting any tokens with that. They're getting access to, and this is the second part of the important thing I want to tell you, is that they're getting access to apps that enable them to build their data bank. Once their data bank is built, if they've signed an information lease agreement with us, they can mint those tokens, those rewards into tokens in exchange for that information lease agreement. So when you look at it from a legal standpoint, we don't sell tokens with packages. We sell the opportunity for people to earn tokens as long as they do those actions. They do the mining, as we call it. You're mining your data, and you're entering into an information lease agreement with the company to be able to make product and service recommendations on our website. So we've got a very sound business model as it relates to the flow of money being exchanged into value, where you're creating that value. I'm excited to say this, that we have one of the few tokens that's truly going to be backed by a real asset, and that is your data. And data is truly an asset. Google books it as an asset. Facebook books it as an asset. It's an asset. And the more data points that you have in your data bank, the more valuable your data bank's going to become. So let's go ahead. Let me recap the enhancements first. First one, of course, is the verified enrollment bonus. The second one is the pricing structure of how we're structuring it with the ability for you to use some of that for B&B for your subscriber. The My List, we've increased the amount per check-in based on your subscription level. That was feedback we got from some members. And so those are the initial enhancements that I'm going to go over, but I want to explain our subscription model to you, kind of the flow of it and the way you need to look at it as you're enrolling people. Okay, let's start with Member Plus and let's go through that. And the first thing I want to bring to your attention is the verified enrollment bonus. You know you get $50 when you enroll for free. However, that will not be mintable until you have verified your profile. Now, this is one of the new enhancements that we've made because it collects data. It enables people to start building their data bank. Now, you know when you signed up, we've got your name and we've got your email address. So we know you've verified that it's a good email address because you have to click on the link in your email to set your password. So we know we've got your name and we know we've got a verified email address. Number two, you're going to go into the profile section and you're going to use the What 3 Words app to verify your address. So that's the second requirement once your address is verified. Third requirement is you got to set your PIN and you put in your 4-digit PIN and then verify it. The fourth thing that you need to do is complete your security questions. And that's important because if you ever lose your email, we're going to need to know those security questions to change your email and your PIN. So make sure that you write those answers down because that's an important verification tool. And then the last thing that you need to do is connect your wallet. That will give us your wallet address. And of course, we have your IP address as well. So you've got some initial data in exchange for that $50 in tokens. And I wanted to have there be a relationship. If we gave you $50, you were actually exchanging some activities or some mining of data, if you will, for that $50. We know on Member Plus, you don't get any, there's no Brittany questionnaire. However, in the future, there might be 10 questions that we ask you that may be added to the verified enrollment bonus requirement. So there probably will be a Brittany questionnaire added to that. You don't have access to My Search or My Marketplace or My Signal. My XFit, you can download the app. You can earn $5 a month for exercising, so that's cool. $60 a year for checking in at your favorite locations, so that's 60 destinations at $1 a piece. So that's a total of $170. Member Plus does not include My Suite, so you do not have the ability to enroll anybody. If you want to enroll somebody, you need to move up to basic. And that brings me to our pricing enhancement. It's $60 for basic now. They're going to send you $60. However, you're going to send them $25 in B&B so they can buy some tokens on PancakeSwap. Okay, that's part of that educational process is we want to teach people how to buy, and that will leave 80% of the $25 will be used to buy tokens on the exchange. That will leave $5 of B&B left over so they can process their transaction fee on the $35 enrollment. Okay, so that's about $1.05 or something like that. And that'll leave them with about $4 more to do minting of tokens. So that $25 is really an educational component, and they're also going to have a lot of tokens left over because they're going to use the tokens that they buy to upgrade their account. So you no longer have to give them tokens out of your own supply. So what that does is that adds $20 of buying pressure on PancakeSwap. It adds $20 to the buy side of PancakeSwap, which of course, the more people that are doing that, the more buy side pressure you have, the higher your token goes. What makes a token go up? People buying the token. So we're making that part of the actual enrollment process now. And I think you can see the logic in that is that everybody that you sign up is going to add buy pressure to our token. Again, the $50 enrollment bonus, you're verified, you've got that. You get $50 for filling out that first Brittany questionnaire. Well, that's where you're going to enter into the information lease agreement with the company. The information lease agreement basically says, hey, Tom, I'll lease you my data in exchange for you making product, service, and recommendations on the website. Okay, so that's all we're using it for. We're going to market product and service recommendations through our marketing channels. That could include the webinar. It could include banners on your website. It could include private messages through MChat. It could include emails. Those are our marketing channels. And then you get $60 a year for doing My Search. Now, My Search, you have to do 50 searches or clicks through our browser per month to qualify for that $5 per month. You don't have access to My Marketplace at Basic Plus, meaning you can't set up a store. You don't have access to My Signal. You earn $15 a month for exercising. So how much do you earn per badge? You can make a maximum of 20 badges per month. So if you're making $15, just divide 20 into $15, and that will tell you how much you're earning per badge. Now, My List, you earn $2 per check-in instead of $1, so you're getting $2 times 60 check-ins per year is $120. Now, the Basic does not participate in the binary. And let me back up. Member Plus and Basic are placed in the binary, but they don't start earning from it until they become Prime Plus. Now, Basic Plus does include the ability to enroll people. So you are building a network. They are being placed in your binary. Starting in the second year, you would have to pay the $100 to maintain your My Suite. And again, you buy that license code from your sponsor, so they pay you directly for that. So sponsors no longer have to give tokens to the new members. You can retain all the tokens you're earning, because we know some people were complaining. They're like, well, I hate giving up my tokens because I want to hold on to them. I don't like selling them. In this case, the new subscriber is going to buy their own tokens to upgrade their account. You no longer have to give them any tokens, but tell them the price to sign up is $60. They need to send that to you. If they have the BNB in their wallet and you want to save on a transaction fee, you can do that. But again, most people are not going to have BNB, so just ask them for $60. Make sure you have $25 of BNB on hand to send back to them as part of the training. So that's really what you're using that for. You're keeping 100% of the $35, and you're using that $25 to buy their tokens. Don't you buy them for them. You go set up their wallet and show them how to do it. So that's why you make 100% of that $35, is that's part of that training schedule. Now, look at that. For basically $35 out of pocket, we'll call it $60, they're getting $460 in value. That's a great value right there. If you want to participate in the binary, you need to upgrade to Prime Plus. Now, Prime Plus is $150. 50 of that you're going to send back to them in BNB, and they're going to use $40 of that, 80%. So that's how you calculate the number of what's required to buy in BNB on the exchange. So 80% of $50 is $40. Again, you're going to get Basic, you got 50 for filling out the questionnaire. Now, this is something I want to clarify in this video. You don't get another 150 for filling out the Prime questionnaire. You get another 100, so it's a cumulative of $150. Bronze is another 400. Silver is another 550, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a cumulative, a total of $5,500 for answering all the questionnaires. And at that point, you have over 300 data points in your data bank. Okay, so that's valuable. Now, you get 150 for filling, a total of 150 for filling out the questionnaires, 120 for per year. That's $10 per month for using our search browser instead of Google. Google doesn't pay you $10 a month, do they? No. They make money off of you. It's time you make money off of your searches, not Google. You get 2% if you refer a provider to the marketplace. So if you refer Bob's Vitamins and Bob sells $100 worth of vitamins, you're going to get $2. So as you start signing up providers, you're going to be more inclined to want to upgrade because you're getting a higher percentage. But you also are going to be wanting to promote those providers on social media, because every time they sell products, you're getting a commission. You're getting a transaction fee. You gain access to My Signal, all the Web3 trading platform tools that we have with our partnership with Smart Income. You get $300 a year exercising. That's $25 a month. Again, you get 20 badges per month. So if you take 25 and you divide it by 20, that'll tell you how much you're earning per badge. And those are paid real time. So you earn a badge, you get your rewards. All right. Once you hit 20, you're not getting any more badges for the month. Okay. So you're right there. Some of you are getting your 20 badges in the first 15 days, and you don't know why you're not getting any more badges. It's because you hit your maximum. My List, you make $3 per check-in. Again, we want to know your 60 favorite destinations per year. So make sure you're taking advantage of that because that is data that goes into your data bank. With the Prime, you got to be Prime Plus or above to qualify for the binary. And you have to sign up a Prime Plus on your left team and a Prime Plus on your right team to be able to start earning binary income. Now, again, Member Pluses, Basic Pluses, Prime Pluses, they're all put in the binary. But at Prime, you actually can start earning from the binary. You also have a more accelerated redemption schedule for your data rewards. You can redeem them over 11 months as opposed to 12 months. And there's a $250 per week income cap on the binary. So if you start making $350 on the binary, you want to upgrade to bronze or silver. You want to get upgraded. And while I'm talking about upgrades, on the upgrades, the subscriber will just buy the license code from you. They are responsible to go get their own tokens to unlock their account. So they will have to use some tokens, just like a video game. If you're upgrading in a video game, you've got to use the tokens that you've earned to upgrade your account. Let's go up to, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on bronze. Oh, I do want to mention on Prime, you get 1 year of the My Suite. In year 2, you're going to owe your sponsor $100 to keep your My Suite active. And My Suite is all of your recruiting tools. It's access to the binary, the compensation plan. So for $100 a year or $8 a month, that's what it really costs you to run your business as a Prime subscriber. So break it down and look at it like that. Make sure when you get to the end of your year, you've got that $100 saved up so you can pay for your licensing code from your sponsor. Bronze is $400, so we reduced the price of bronze to $275 as a base product to have a little bit easier jump from bronze to silver to gold, etc. So bronze is $275 plus the $125 in B&B, and that creates a total of $400. You get more money for answering the questionnaires. You get $550 just for answering the questionnaire, so you've already got positive value there. $180 a year for doing My Search. That's $15 a month for clicking on doing those 50 searches per month. 4% for any provider you refer to the marketplace. My Signal, more money for exercising, more money for checking in, $4 per check-in, 60 locations per year. That's $240 just for identifying your 60 favorite locations. I love that. I love the whole My List feature. Now, at bronze, the first level of the leadership development bonus kicks in, and that's where you earn 10% on the binary incomes of anybody that you personally have sponsored. So they do have to be binary qualified to make binary income, right? Make sure that everybody you bring in that's Prime Plus or above, make sure they're binary qualified. Help them get their 2 Prime Pluses. It's very important. The more qualified people you have, binary qualified people you have, the more money you're going to make on leadership development bonus. You get a more advanced redemption schedule, and then you get a $550 per week income cap on the binary. You start making more than that, you'll want to upgrade to silver. Again, you get 1 year of the My Suite. After that, it's $100 per year. Now, silver is $550. We want you to get $250 to them in B&B. So they're going to give you $800, and you're going to give them back $250 in B&B, and you're going to use 80% of that to buy tokens on PancakeSwap. Okay, so that's $200 of positive buying pressure that you're going to apply to our token. And that's a good thing because the only thing that makes a token go up in price is people buying it. So for $800, they're going to buy $200 of DBME on PancakeSwap. They're going to have $50 left over. We know 3% of $550 is about $16.50. So of that remaining $50, they're going to use about $17 to pay their transaction fee, and they're going to have about $33 left over for doing other transactions such as minting tokens and stuff like that. More money for answering Brittany questionnaires, another $550 added for answering the Silver Plus questionnaire. The My Search, $300 a year for using our search browser, 6% for referring a provider to the marketplace, $110 a month for exercising, doing the same amount of badges as you're getting at Member Plus. So you're making a lot more money for hitting those fitness goals. $300 a year for the check-ins. That's $5 per check-in, 60 of your favorite locations per year. Binary, you unlock level 2 of the leadership development bonus. And what that means is anybody that you brought in, anybody they have brought in, you make 10% off their binary qualified people. So not only do you want to look at your binary qualified people, you want to make sure everybody that's coming in your downline is binary qualified, because it equates into bonuses for you. Now, this is where we add the 1% global sales bonus pool, and you have to have $500 a week of binary income to get that 1%, to participate in the 1% pool. So if there's 10 people in the bonus pool, you're going to split a tenth of that equally amongst each other. You get an advanced redemption schedule. You can redeem over 9 months instead of 10 months. Your binary income cap is increased to $1,100, and you get 2 years of the My Suite, which means you don't have to pay that $100 fee until the third year. I'm not going to go in as great a detail, but gold again is $2,000. You'll give them $375 in BNB. They're going to use 80% of that to purchase DBME on Pancake Swap, and then they're going to get their verified bonus, more money for Brittany, more money for My Search, a bigger percentage for providers, more money for exercising, more money for checking in. That's $8 per check-in. That makes you want to pull out your phone and hit that check-in button, doesn't it? You get level 3 bonus on the leadership. So now you're getting 20% of people on level 3. So anybody you've personally referred, that they've referred, these are people you don't even know probably, you're getting 20% on whatever their binary incomes are. And then you got to have $1,500 per week in binary income to participate in the 2% global bonus pool. You get 8 months to mint your tokens instead of 9. You get a binary income cap of $3,300 per week. You're starting to get up there into some livable income. And then you get 3 years of the My Suite so you don't have to pay the $100 until year 4. Now, finally, our big package promo, this is the promo price, which is $4,000. And you're going to give them $1,250 of BNB. So if you're selling this package, make sure you got that BNB on hand, because you want to give it to them right away so they can get in there and buy their tokens. Now remember, the DBME tokens, they're going to use 1,000 of this to buy DBME tokens. And you're going to keep 100% of the $2,750. They're going to pay their about $70 transaction fee out of that money as well. So out of the $250 they have remaining, they're going to pay their transaction fee, and they're going to have some BNB left over to buy more tokens or to mint tokens, whatever they want to do. Again, more money for answering questionnaires, more money for My Search, more money for exercising, more money for transaction fees on providers, more money for checking in, $10 per check-in. That's pretty hot, isn't it? And then, of course, level 4 on the leadership bonus. That's the big kahuna down there on 4th level, where you're getting 25% of the binary incomes of everybody on the 4th generation. 3% on the global bonus pool. This is where you got to have at least $2,500 a week in binary income coming in, and 6-month redemption schedule. So really half the time that it takes a basic plus to mint, you can do it in half the time that they can. And then a $25,000 per week binary income cap. That's where you start living good, right? $25,000 a week's where life starts. Is that right? And then 5 years on the My Suite, so you don't have to pay the $100 until the 6th year. Now that's almost $14,000 in value for essentially $2,750. Okay. Plus they have a bunch of tokens left over from their purchase on Pancake Swap. As far as upgrades, I want to be clear on upgrades. If any upgrades or renewals or admin fees, you are just selling them the license code now. They have to use their own tokens to upgrade or unlock their account. So upgrades and unlocks and admin fees, renewal fees, they are responsible. Your member is responsible for those tokens, not you. We got a lot of pushback from people saying, I don't want to have to give them my tokens. Why can't they just go buy their own? This may be the game changer, that switch that all of a sudden lights people on fire, because you know that everybody that's enrolling is going to be buying DBME tokens on Pancake Swap. So really excited about these changes. I put some additional small print down here that you may want to read. This is updated on the new slide for the next 4 weeks or so. We're really going to be pushing this new education on this slide. I'll be covering it on the Saturday training so people know the method of our madness, if you will, the magic formula of what we're doing to make this go up in value. And so by having every member that comes on board buy tokens, that stands the chance to increase the price appreciation of our token. There will, of course, always be sellers, but as long as we have more buyers coming in than sellers, guess which way the token price goes up. So we're focused on creating an extraordinary product for you, a super wallet that pays you for living so you can get paid for life. And again, thank you to all the members that have provided input, that have helped us dial in this business model. I hope you're very excited about these enhancements. We've lowered the bronze price. We've added an element where more buying pressure will be increased on PancakeSwap. My list, we've changed that up a little bit to reward you more for check-ins, based on your subscription level. And then the verified enrollment bonus will actually help build more assets behind our token, and will bring on real members that are excited about being a part of the future of databank.me. This is Tom. As always, live healthy, be wealthy, and be enriched.